What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 5 of Mass Effect Legendary Edition 1. I guess Mass Effect 1, the first part. But sorry it took me so long. It's been a busy week. I was told in the comments to go talk to my companions that went with me on the mission, so let's go find them and chat with them before we pick a new mission to do. I'm not quite sure. Joker's over here. Does Joker have anything to say? Oh, there, you can look outside. Got some codex points. I get stuck.
Commander, something you need?
Nah, I don't need anything.
Alright, see ya.
Normandy. Where are they? Is there like a location where they just chill? Open. Are they on floor 1? They on... Oh, this looks like people hanging out more. Well, there's Caden. Sleeper pod. So these are like where people go to sleep. Interesting. Nobody's got quarters. You just come down here and get in a pod. Shepherd's locker. Oh, wait. Dr. Chakwas. What's up, Doc?
Yes, Commander? Is there
Nothing.
something you need?
No, I'm good.
Goodbye, Commander.
Interesting. That doesn't seem very official. He's got a lamp set up. Aren't we in a spaceship? Shouldn't that be like hooked up to something? These like seem better. You can replenish your Medigel? What about the other side? Personnel manual? There's a bed here. It's supposed to be like my room or something, or someone's room. Opposite the doctor's. Interesting. Well, that leaves above us and down below. So, down we go. Ah, there's Garrus. What's up, Garrus?
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
You knew?
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
That's true.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
It's a tough decision.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Well, I'm in charge, so...
If getting the job done means endangering innocent people, then no.
Yeah.
You get the job done right, not fast. Got it?
I wasn't trying to. I understand, Commander.
That's right, Garrus. That's right. We're heroes.
Commander, good to see you.
Well, I guess you didn't want to talk about the,
Commander, how are you?
That's it? That's all I get to talk to you about? We don't get to talk about the last mission? Ashley, Rex. Are they all down here? No, because we're missing Tali. Does this go farther this way? No? Is it just like blast door thingies? Had to put Garrus in his place. Starting to sound like Saren. Ooh. There's Tali.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard.
Maybe we should have talked to them when we got on in the first place.
I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small.
Thanks.
I'm starting to understand why you
No-
humans have been so
no comment.
successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
Normally, they're not.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
Let's just tell her everything.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
You're into ships.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource.
Huh.
But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can.
Weird.
Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
That's kind of weird because, like, you think if ships were, like, their main thing, they would, be a little bit more advanced than them.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
Yeah, rip into her, Shepard.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly.
Mostly.
We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Oh.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Like what?
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we
Makes
also
sense.
can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed.
That makes sense.
In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
The Conclave?
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So you're democratic?
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
Probably when it really needed to. This is so interesting. They just literally like had Tally just be like, look, this is our race and this is how we're governed, and this like you understand so much more about her now just because they just dropped like all that lore on you. What does she know about the Geth?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries.
Sound a little
since
sassy,
we drove
Tally.
people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Wait, I must have missed that. I didn't know that they... Yeah, tell me.
Interesting.
I didn't know that they created them.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time,
Instead of
we
AI?
made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
Ah, I see. Isn't AI research illegal?
How come the council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. 1 million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
The neural network.
So, the Geth share brain power?
It's like a hive mind.
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert.
I feel
with
like the
other
hive
nearby
minds are
Geth.
always the bad guys in
Basically,
space
the
stuff.
more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
Like a hive mind.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
I don't get it.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built
Okay.
more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose?
Never good questions for AIs to ask.
Imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
Why?
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to
Commander
engage in
Shepard.
mundane, repetitive,
Completely
or dangerous manual
oblivious.
labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth
True.
were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across
Yeah,
all
why don't you just, like,
Quarian
roll it back?
controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order via
Should have gone back to Windows 10. They defended themselves. It was your fault. What did you expect? See, this is dangerous because, like, Shepard's like, look, you can't read anything on his face. It's not giving me any hints when I hover over him. Like, the last one, I wasn't meaning to yell at Garrus, but, like, Shepard just, like, straight up was like, we're gonna save people! So... Duh.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
Okay, that was a little softer.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated.
And they hit it too,
The
huh?
war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld.
They took over.
We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the veil. Now we drift through space, exiles searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I could say the same thing again.
It's hard to feel sorry for you.
Oh,
Your
jeez.
ancestors
Never.
tried to
Sorry.
wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created
Rub it in.
the first place.
Squeeze some lemon in that wound, Shepard.
Went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
Not everyone. Shepard, what do you know that I just don't know?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy
Saren doesn't really
us.
count. He looked like
Not just the Quarry,
kind of robotic
all
himself.
Organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren,
Enhancement.
and that's why we have to stop him.
Tell me about the pilgrimage.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet.
Oh.
But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the
She's
fleet.
gonna steal my engine.
Presented as a gift to
This
the
is my
captain of
ship,
the
Tally.
respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Do they always accept?
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
Why do I ask the same question again?
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune system.
That would explain the full
weaker than
suit.
most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
Well, let's change topics.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I think we talked about everything, so goodbye.
I should go.
See you later.
Play hard to get. That's how you do it. Engineer Adams. Some random. Can I look at the engine? Is that an option? No, just tally. There was another choice there, wasn't there? Nah. Okay, well, I'm thinking we should talk to all the crewmates then, because obviously they got stuff to say before we talk about missions.
Nice ship you got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
I already did. Don't be an ass. Come on.
You Krogan live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
That's unfortunate.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And
Interesting.
I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
So what? Dude, you could be so mean as Shepard.
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Touchy subject? Let's push it, Shepard.
I was just making conversation. I wasn't trying to upset you.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan,
Okay.
I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
Ooh, investigate. Talk about the extinct
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far.
Huh.
Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist?
This is true.
Krogan. Would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
Tell me about your extinction.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Oops.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out.
Mercenaries.
Most of us never go back.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Interesting.
Commander?
How are we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Kinda wish you'd got there sooner, Commander. No offense, I appreciate the rescue. I just wish...
You wish we'd been able to save the rest of your unit.
Yes, sir. If I had been more alert, we wouldn't have been cut down by an ambush.
You couldn't know.
We never trained to fight synthetics. The Geth haven't gone beyond the Veil in 3 centuries.
Our training's supposed to make us able to adapt. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Whoa.
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away.
Oh, shut down, Shepard. Ooh. Ooh.
Dismissed, Chief.
Shepard's gonna go. There is only one bed on this ship so far that I've found. Garrus, do you have anything else to say?
Shepard?
No, he's kind of insulted because I chewed him out. Alright. Is that the same door to the engine room, isn't it? Yeah. The Normandy. Elevator. Oh. It's like the command room or something. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It does not seem like the outside of this ship reflects the inside of this ship. We talked to everyone down.
If anyone has to take over for Captain Anderson, I'm glad it's you. Not sure about having non-humans on our ship, though.
You doubt my decisions?
I'm in charge here, Presley. I decide if we have non-humans on this vessel.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies.
It's more this
We
human
should be the
pride.
ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Never turn away help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn.
Ooh.
No matter how strong you are,
Just called him
allies
stupid
can
and
make you
stubborn.
stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking.
Probably.
Don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
He's a boomer.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
Wow.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Alright, cool.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
it up. Ooh, that was some renegade points? Because I was like ad Victoriam to his whole like I slaughtered people thing. Well, I guess we could see what Joker has to say. Got any jokes?
Commander, something you need?
Ship status report.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
Look at Shepard's
She's the best
eyes.
ship in the fleet. If you've got a
So
pilot who knows how to
intense.
handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Okay.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet.
Very
Top
humble.
of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
You contagious?
I can't have you on this ship if you're going to infect my crew.
Infect the crew? Oh man, you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
No.
Okay, I've got Froelich syndrome. Brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow. Too much force and they'll shatter.
You got
Even
chicken
with
bone.
crutches and my leg braces, it's
Bird
hard
bone.
to get around. One wrong step and crack. It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put
I
the
sit in this
Normandy
chair
my hands
all
and I'll
day.
make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bone.
How'd you get your nickname?
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name.
I don't know if I like his
One of the
answer.
instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Were you unhappy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I have to go.
I like how he ends conversations too. I must leave. Shepard just does not care. He just is like, I'm gonna ask the questions I want to ask. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm a Spectre. All right, let's go on a mission. We're gonna see if Y actually does heal us. All right, well that was the asteroid. Should we finish exploring this area? Tyr is compositionally quite similar to Earth. However, it lies over 4 AU from Asgard and possesses an atmosphere primarily composed of nitrogen and methane. While a potential target for terraforming, the presence of the shirt sleeves habitable Terra Nova in the same system relegated Tyr to a support role. Nearly 100 corporations, human and alien, have constructed extensive tele-operated mining. I told you, reading's just not good. It's Saturday, okay? Refining and manufacturing facilities across the face of Tyr. Combined with the platinum lodes of Terra Nova, the resources they produced are driving development of the local hydrogen fuel cell industries. The Asgard system now supplies nearly 4% of the galactic market. 2156, 47,000 people live on it. I can't do any more, I just can look at it. Oh, if I go exit, it goes all the way out. And we're back in. Okay, so that narrows down where we get to go and stuff. To make it a lot easier. Ooh, city. Terra Nova was one of the Class 1 colonization prospects discovered by the first wave of the Alliance surveys in 2150. It was the second human extrasolar colony, and the first beyond the Charon mass relay. It currently has the highest population of any Alliance colony. Though banded by the harsh equatorial desert, areas closer to the poles are temperate. The pace of development was modest until extensive deposits of platinum were discovered in 2170s. This rare metal required in the clean-burning hydrogen fuel cells that power private vehicles attracted a platinum rush of immigrants and investments from throughout Alliance space. In the past 12 years, Terra Nova has seen a 30% rise in population, and growing does not appear to be slowing. It's got 4.4 million on it. Bor is a huge hydrogen-helium gas giant with over 90 moons. Its striking coloration is caused by the light of ionized hydrogen filtering through an upper cloud deck of sodium. The source of the ionization has not yet been confirmed, but Bor's mass equal to 6 Jupiters, wow, and high temperatures suggest it may be a small brown dwarf, a large gas giant that gained nearly enough mass to ignite into a small star. That's not good. No one let a match near it. No smoking around that one. Though Bor's deep gravity well makes mining operations difficult, it is only gas giant in the system. The hydrogen needed for the local fuel cell industry, combined with the ever-present need for helium-3 fusion torch fuel, makes it economic to mine. And no one lives on it. Oh, wait, there's one more. This one over here. Loki. Loki is a small terrestrial world with little to Jeez, I cannot read today. With little to recommend it. One hemisphere is largely covered in an ice cap, and the other by craggy basaltic highlands. Basaltic? I think. The rough, varied terrain suggests an ancient cataclysm caused significant damage to the world. This is seemingly reinforced by the unusually elliptical orbit, which reaches 6.5 AU at... What is AU? Does anyone know? I feel like I should know this, but I don't. At Perigee at 7.1 at apogee. Like, what is that? Like, what are we going with here? Like, what's the... Penetrating scans of Loki's ice cap reveal a network of crisscrossing subterranean tunnels. Because some of the tunnels were surprisingly regular in shape and size, early expeditions looked for evidence of excavation. It was concluded they formed it by natural process. Loki's thin atmosphere is mainly composed of krypton and xenon. When it approaches perigee, frozen sulfur trioxides and dioxides can evaporate into clouds in the hemisphere facing Asgard. Day length is 61.3 Earth hours. Crazy. Doesn't seem like anyone's living on it, though. Okay, that is the Asgard system. Let's pick a new system. What about this one? Looks like I can go to this one. Utopia? Yeah. Xenomundi. Zion. Alright, let's go from Xanadu. Xanadu's atmosphere is composed of methane and argon. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of potassium with deposits of calcium. Its location is deep cold of the outer system, and its lack of any valuable resources leaves little to recommend it. Interesting. They made the effort to make all these different planets, and since I can't travel to them, they're like, nah, don't even worry about it. Like. Nirvana has a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. The surface is a mix of water, ice, and iron oxides, with cryptovolcanic plumes of potassium concentrated around the equatorial ridge. Nirvana has little of commercial or scientific interest, though a few geological research stations were constructed in the early 2160s. All have been shut down for years. The Alliance maintains an automated ice cracking station, which has quietly stockpiled a large amount of deuterium fuel for use by the fleet. Cool. Fuel planet. And this one's next. Zion. Zion is a hydrogen-helium gas giant even larger than Jupiter. Despite its deep gravity well and lethal radiation, it supports a small helium-3 mining industry. The reason is simple. As the only gas giant in the Utopia system, it is the only local source of fuel for Eden Prime's power stations and spaceports. Zion has 112 satellites ranging from captured asteroids to the moon of Asphodel, which is large enough to retain thick atmosphere. Checking. It's got 1,061 people. Probably just that one mining group. Eden Prime. This idyllic agrarian world was one of the first human colonies established beyond the Charon mass relay. Eden Prime's biosphere is unusually well suited for importation of Earth-native life. This fertility drew heavy immigration and development by the system's alliance and various corporations. Today, Eden Prime is a model of sustainable, organized development. The population is house space efficient, arcologies that tower over thousands of kilometers of green fields and orchards. 3.7. Is there nowhere to go on this one, or is Arcadia where we're going? Okay, I might be wrong on this whole thing. We need to look at the quest. None of these places I could go to in this system. An unusual large terrestrial world, Arcadia has a dense atmosphere composed of nitrogen and helium. Its scorching hot surface is mainly composed of alkaline basalt, but metal deposits are plentiful. Though several spectacular examples of columnar basalt formation offer scenic beauty, Arcadia's hostile environment has precluded commercial development. Okay, well, I guess that's because this is just the Exodus cluster. Maybe we can't go to everything. It's just showing us. Maybe it comes later. That looks like it's it here. Alright, well, let's go to Citadel's over there. Let's look at our quest real quick to make sure we're not. I don't want to miss anything. Hades Gamma Cluster. Ranking member Fortuna System. Survey team at the Hades Gamma Cluster. A man named Gareth asked you to look for the missing brother. The Strenuous system? Maybe we should go look for that guy's brother. The Strenuous system. There's the Hades Gamma. Where's the Strenuous system? Is it inside one of these? There it is. Space gun. I still think that's pretty cool. They literally like shoot you through space. Alright, once again, let's circle the planet, see what we got. Thessalagon. A standard hydrogen and helium gas giant, Thessalogon's atmosphere is tinted blue by trace quantities of methane. It's almost as if like they had different jobs and whoever did this one just was like, less information. And warning, level 1 cold hazard. Zawin is a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of cobalts with deposits of copper. Planet-side conditions are hazardous with constant ice storms racking the surface. Sounds lovely. Tralin? Tralin is a lifeless rock with trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. Its surface contains large amounts of iron and magnesium silicates. Due to heavily cratered terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. A Solarian religious cult claims that a certain pattern of overlapping craters in the southern hemisphere resemble their goddess. Interesting. Yes, finally a place we can go. Altaria is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of ammonia, hydrocarbons, and atmosphere lends it to a distinct brown tint. Alright, we will survey that planet in a minute. Let's look at the last one. Also, we can survey this one. Okay. Shrouded by a thick atmosphere of complex hydrogens, Euthyphron has never been fully mapped. The surface is hot and completely covered by a global ocean of liquid hydrocarbons. There are indicates a primitive organic life developing deep within the global ocean. Alright, is there any, like, they said his ship went out here. I'm not seeing that as an option. So we're going to go and hit Antitara. Large concentration of helium-3. Wait, that's all we get to do? We just click A on it? What about the guy? Where... Your scan uncovered an ancient deep space probe slowly orbiting the Earth. Tally brought it on board, dismantled it, and found a League of One medallion hidden in its payload. Where's this poor guy that we gotta rescue? It said he was here. Am I just completely missing what we're supposed to do? No, we can't scan that planet. News. That's it, man. That's all you get. Sorry, buddy. I wish we could look harder, but apparently I'm not allowed to. Let's try out this Novaria. Zoom, zoom. Velis. Velis has a thin atmosphere, xenon and krypton. Most other materials have frozen and fallen as snow. Its surface is composed of potassium with deposits of magnesium. While investigating the primitive anaerobic life of Velis, binary helix survey teams discovered a cunningly hidden anchorage at the ancient Krogan warlord Moro. Many records on the artifacts of the Krogan rebellions were recovered and sold at auction. The empty base is now abandoned. Scans. Matriarch's writing discovered. Scans of the planet's Velis reveal a small abandoned vessel. Your salvage team brought the ship on board and dismantled it, whereupon they discovered one of the Matriarch's writings. Morana. Morana is an icy planetoid smaller than Earth's moon. Many planetary geologists suspect it was once an Oort cloud, ice dwarf, which migrated inwards after an encounter with some other body. While the crust is frozen water ice, deeply layers are most silicates with pockets of magnesium and aluminum. Morana is tidally locked to Pax. The same side always faces the sun. Huh, so it doesn't rotate? See if we can land on this one. Novaria is a small frozen telestial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Novaria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous and controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Novaria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. That sounds fun. What about the Svarog? Svarog is a small but typical hydrogen and helium gas giant whose orbit lies quite close to the star. It is unusual for a star with a close orbiting gas giant to have a habitual world. Svarog is Pax's only gas giant, but temperature, powerful winds, and high orbital velocity make it a poor candidate for helium-3 mining. While Novaria enjoys plentiful deuterium for its fusion plants, it imports all of its helium-3 from our system. Alright, well, let's go to planet. I'm done looking at planets. Shepard's brain is only so big to absorb this much information. Let's get on there. Why do you think his eyes are popping out? It's making room for all that big brain.
This is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, arrival was not scheduled.
This looks like one of the
Tracking you. State your business.
story missions.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Commanding access granted. Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
There is no ship like the Normandy, so I think we're fine.
Bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Joker with the jokes. Joking around. So, like... No, what am I doing? Exits over here. It wants me to talk to the navigator?
Yes, Commander?
No?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Just has an X on him, like I did talk to him or I can talk to him? I don't know. Let's do this. Alright, we need some sciencey people. Tally sciencey. Garrus or Rex? Rex is kind of brutal and these people seem touchy. I'm gonna take Garrus. You can tell who I like the most out of this group.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Also, we got new
The commanding
armor, so we
officer
look
is
cool.
ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
You scanning us? Man, that looks cold. There's room for a bigger ship to come in besides ours. Meiko Matsuo. Sua.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man.
We will need to confirm that.
Wow.
Also, I must
Rude.
advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Ooh.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Let's not start a fight.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down.
Thank you.
We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the
That's
rest of your
right.
visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you
Yeah, I don't know why we
upstairs.
pulled guns.
Behave yourself.
Maybe because she's a witch over here?
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Okay. How come I can't talk to him?
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Any loot? No? No loot? Okay. What is that? Can't go that way? Like a jammed computer thing. Doesn't look very comfortable. You guys are a dour group.
Weapon detectors, don't mind the bones. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Yeah, real friendly. Real friendly.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Why so many guards?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Sounds suspicious. I'm not here for them. I can't remember why we're here. I should have read the mission briefing. I may have to step on some toes.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's aide is here.
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
Anybody smell an ambush?
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
It's a businesswoman.
The managers warned us about you.
Wow, okay. Why are we being treated so badly?
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you.
I'm down.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Smuggling, in other words.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you? That is not inaccurate.
No. Sounds shady.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it. This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
What do you got to buy?
Can I buy something now? Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Non-human armors. Oh man, they're expensive. Look at that. Can't even afford the cheapest one. Now you know why I had to do that keeper quest as our side hustle.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
This place is kind of cool though. Storm outside. Got a lot of seating. What's in here? Just like a recreation room? Something? Computers and seats and stuff. Hey, there's Gina.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas.
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Wow, he seems a little impatient. These corporation guys, man.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
We should be offended, but I don't really see a reason to delve into that.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Should we rat out that other guy?
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
No, I'm good.
So you'll arrest him?
No one here is fond of trials. They make shareholders nervous. More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
What will you do for me in return?
I would compensate you. The precise amount in credits depends on the severity of Opold's crime.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Okay.
You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
So we drive.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Yeah, that's not my problem, though.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
This guy's rude. I don't like these guys. Trying to get me to smuggle, trying to get me to do stuff.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analaeus.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
I'm gonna demand more information anyway.
Mr. Analaeus isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
To the hotel bar! Wherever it is. I like the soft lighting. Storm outside is soothing. People inside are kind of jerks. What a place. What does that sign say? That looks like a car. The synthetic insights. Letherian axe?
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be in military tech. Except for my ego's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water.
That's what it seems like.
What can I do for you today?
He's probably gonna have us do something.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analaeus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
All right.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
I just asked you for stuff and you refused, so obviously not. I like how the whole camera shakes when you run. Nope. Gotta go up the stairs.
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
Hotel? Maybe? Sounds like a party.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Malene Callis?
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Have we met?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you
Why is everyone a jerk?
You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Why me? What's this about?
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work
Glad I
relates to
brought
biotics.
Garrus.
There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You
I'm
will
kind of
present
working on
yourself
that
as a
soon.
buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network.
Why do I gotta do all this work?
It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
But we need the money. I'm gonna play it good. This is illegal.
His uniforms just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
You convinced me. I'll do it.
No, I don't suppose they're clean either.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device.
Easily swayed.
You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Brief me.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company.
Well, that's easy. Shepard straight to the point.
I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck.
This will be interesting.
If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
We'll talk to you in a minute. We gotta go talk to Vargas.
Can I help you?
I'm an Alliance Marine. I'm a Spectre.
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
If the price is right.
customary to perform minor genetic upgrades upon enlistment. I've been assigned to see what BH has to offer.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head.
He rubbed his neck.
For a full quarter, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Are you sure that's the best price you can offer?
Absolutely, that's the standard rate. Of course, if the government moves forward with this on an official level, there might be some additional discounts. I have to admit, it surprised me that you're here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
I can't push those though.
Does Binary Helix have any less than above board projects? I'll keep my source confidential.
Certainly not. Our corporate reputation is sterling. I can assure you all of Binary Helix's operations on Noveria.
I couldn't push him on anything because I don't have the options.
Sounds like my crew needs me for something. I'll be in touch.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business.
Well, we didn't do a good job of that.
What sort of offer?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed
What were you saying?
They don't write them down on the bin.
Alright, let's go back and talk to her and tell her that we suck at it.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Hold on.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more, since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750.
Can I push for more?
Hey, Spectre.
Don't look at me like that. You saw how much that armor was, Garrus.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
Spectre? Me? I don't get it.
What makes you think I'm a Spectre?
Your picture has been sent to every employee. They've been warned that speaking to you is grounds for termination.
Wow.
Lorik Keen. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights Office.
Managing the bar today.
Taking a 3-martini lunch?
You mean my loitering here? If only it were mere indolence. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
You mean kickbacks?
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
I'm interested.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Ooh.
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside disappointment.
I'll figure something
I'll
out.
focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Okay. It's gonna take us to the office or take us out of the, I don't know. I think we're going back to the main plaza. Soft jog, everyone. Everyone's so schemy. Doesn't say I can go that way. How do we get to where we need to get to? I was gonna be like, is it not gonna let us through? This is going back to the main place, isn't it? Oh no, we're lost again. Shepard, your sense of direction is garbage. Cause like, this was the only... Yeah, this is it. So, back up the elevator, guys. We just really like the elevators, okay? We need to get Garrus some white armor so he matches. Is there no other... That was his business down there. Nothing here. Nothing in the middle down there. That's the garage. And this is the hotel. Is it this? Can I go through here? This is like the only place. Nope, I'm so sorry, everyone. Why is that our destination? How do I get over there? Garage. Elevator to hotel. It's saying that's our... Okay. Is this down below? No? Dang it. So is it down there then? Like, is there another elevator to go into? I know, Shepard is not figuring out where to go. Garrus and Tally gotta be like, what is this guy doing? I don't know. Okay. Okay. Customs? I'm at customs. Oh man, it was just me setting a destination. Okay. No, we don't want to go back to the Normandy. Derp, 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 derp. Maybe it's through the hotel. That's the only thing I can think. It's the only place we haven't fully just like explored. This game looks good though, besides the buggy eyeballs. You guys like elevators? That's how you get elevators. I don't want excuses. Run. To the hotel. Just took a little detour. Every time they stretch their neck, it makes me want to stretch my neck. Monkey see, monkey do. What's up here? He's the doorman. Is that like a toaster?
Hang up. Elder brother? It's me. I'm on the very I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
I have a corporate account. I got the thingy that lets me go places. Oh. Person with a name.
Beat it.
Okay. Not very nice person with a name. Booyah. Security logs, unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you will receive this, Doctor, but it is imperative that you make your way to the safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base on the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. Synthetic Insight Security disabled? Well, we gotta go below us. It looks like there's another way over there. Commander Shepard, always lost.
You're the Spectre. What sort of offer?
Okay, well, that was nothing. I have no idea where to go now. What? Yo.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to...
I have no idea where your office is.
Did you see an Asari matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
I should let you go.
Let me go. Do humans consider conversation a form of imprisonment? That would explain why so few are willing to sit and talk.
Right? Alright, that's the one we just picked up. But I'm pretty sure we're on this one. Break into his office and recover his files from his computer. Once inside, lower plaza level to synthetic instance. Take the elevator. How do I make the elevator go where I want it to go? It's like not giving me the choice. And which elevator? This elevator? The one across the way? Is there another elevator I'm missing? Why don't they have a map? I'm so lost. I've literally gone everywhere I can go. Is there an elevator in this room? No. Gianna, I need your help.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility.
Eyebally
housing a
is me.
staff of hundreds.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my...
Let's see. Where is his office? Evidence of corruption. Lower Plaza of... I don't even care. I'm Googling it because I can't find it. What's his name? Lorik? Ha! I'm not the only one. The southernmost room of the second floor. Where's the elevator? Oh my gosh. Really?
Job, after all.
So apparently, there's another elevator that I was just missing. Let's see how dumb I was. Can I see it on the... Oh, see, that's the elevator to this... Okay. Okay. See, I thought that was to the garage, and I just discounted it, but that's the one we needed to go to. Whew! Commander Shepard. Outstanding. See, even the background music stopped because it's done with me. You can't find your way. See? This is the one. Shepard just ran in circles for straight, like, what? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? It's to keep him off my trail, okay?
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What are you doing in these offices?
The administrator's orders. Laura Keene is under investigation.
Analeus is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analeus has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Deal. What happened? Okay, never mind. You really wanted to start this? You chose this, not me. What? There's more? Where do you see him, guys? Stick your head out. I didn't want to fight. You guys, you're the ones that started this. I tried to talk my way out of it. I don't know what this decryption's for, but we're doing it. Wall safe. Armor piercing rounds. I will take all. Take that medical kit. Technical kit. Take all. Oh, there was also something I was supposed to do. Squad. I think there was like some settings that I could work on. Maybe it's not in squad. Maybe it's in options. No. It's got to be in squad. I was supposed to be able to let them make their own decisions or something. I don't know. There's a crate over there. You guys see any bad guys? I don't see any bad guys. Oh, there's one down there. More guns. Nice. You guys see him? Nothing in those crates. Aww. Gotta run all the way back down. Whoa. Where is he invisible? Pull the trigger. What? Gun dead or something? Like, what's going on? Okay. Now it shoots? Okay. Booyah. Ooh, a pistol, shotgun, and a sniper rifle. And there's the 3 version. Upgrade kit. Okay, well, that's obviously the office that we gotta get into is upstairs. Yet we can't get into it. More guns. Nice. Like, what? Man. They've trained me. Too many games have come out that are like, go here, touch this, do that. So now I'm like, where do I go? What do I do? What is this? Okay, yeah, sure. This time it just opened. Take those. Open up the medical kit. Touch his computer. Take out the evidence that he wanted us to take out. Let's go back to him and get out of here. Oh, crap. Hold on. No. Yeah. Alright, what do we got? Anything better? It's got better accuracy, but it's not hitting. That's close, though. 153. Let's see. Shotgun-wise, that Hurricane 3 slaps. But it's got really bad heat sink and accuracy. I don't care. I'm taking it. What about pistols? 2 striker 3s. Not as good. Good accuracy, but not as good for what we want. Sniper rifles. That's only 1 less, but it's better at accuracy and heat sink. Also, the Hammer 3 Hits hard, but it's, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of the hammer 3. Nothing's cool in the armor I got. All right, what about here? Yeah, let's give him the Avenger 2. And let's give him the Hurricane 2, because we're going to give, what's her face, the other one, Tally. Sniper. You can have the hammer 3. Omni tools? Let's give him the Nexus 3. And we still don't have any good armor for him. Alright, Dolly. It's not better than what she's got. The Scimitar 2 is better. And she's Kessler 4, Striker 3. Nope, she's good then. Avenger 3. That Reaper 2 is better than what she's got in all ways. That should be fine for now. Go ahead and take this. All right. Save 5. Hi. Sounds like we're gonna have a conversation.
I think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Who are you?
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Stone.
You haven't shown any respect to me.
Control Services. Annaleus would throw you off world for what you did here.
Boo-hoo.
I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
They didn't give me a choice.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Yeah.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Can I duck? All right. Also using the wrong gun. Is this guy crazy? What are your tactics, sir? Do I not have any more ammunition? Is that what that is? We really got into it this time. I hit the X button to explode again. It's kind of hard to see past my own head. Booyah. Nope. Well, we're going to be out of grenades too.
Not now, Shepard.
What? There's more guys down below. Anybody down there? You guys got eyes on him? Boom! Flank him. Oh, I missed because I was looking down. Hey! Hey! That heals everyone. Okay, cool. See, now it's got ammunition. I'm so confused as to how that works. Well, this turned into a violent escapade. Escapade. Man. It's tough being Shepard, man. Like, everyone sucks. Everyone's mean. I just want to be friendly. They pull guns on me. Security force. Everyone's corrupt.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Don't be coy. Must be Analoya's thugs.
It's probably Analaeus' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that.
Okay.
Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Why couldn't we just talk here? Why does everyone have to go to the hotel? I'm assuming that everyone can overhear everyone in there. That's like the only place people go to talk about secret stuff. And if she's willing to help us, why didn't she just give us the thing in the first place to get us out of here? I agree, Garrus. Alright, Gianna, I'll give you a chance.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
What do you want?
What do you want?
The executive board knows about Analaeus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months.
And we just blew it?
I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keen's pass.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Analaeus is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Pay me. What incident? Yeah, what?
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, the automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort
Oh
of
no,
Asari
there's
commandos.
gonna
They took
be
the last
Geth
shuttle
up
to
there.
P-15 with a load of crates.
And she has crates.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
She's gonna make me run all the way over there. Literally, Keen just saw us talk to her after we come back, and now we're coming to talk to him.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analaeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
You'd be a hero.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analaeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analaeus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify.
Paragon plus 24. Let's go.
Arrangements you need with your contact, I will wait here.
I better not have to go talk to her and then come all the way back and talk to him. Like, I feel like an errand boy. She was right there. Why didn't she just join the conversation with me? It's not like I'm really good at convincing people. They're like, you're a blunt instrument. Can you do this delicate negotiating for me? Oh, why, sure. Pulls out shotgun. And back across this place we go. Shepard, if that's how quickly you're out of breath, we got bigger problems. Furthermore, why are we going back to the office where, like, the bad guy is?
Spectre, Have you given any more consideration to my offer?
I did it.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
Like
That's a
2
weight
lines of
stress off
dialogue.
my back.
That's all it
I'll
took.
take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be all right.
Wow.
That's some gratitude you got there.
Sorry, I'm used to having my guard up. When people find out I'm internal affairs, they treat me like a traitor. While you were working on
She's just
Keen,
really
I got
yelling
the
this out
garage
right now.
pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get
Wow,
a move
she's
on.
fast.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
Wow.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Wait, I needed to get into the... Dang it. Did she give me the pass? Did I miss that? There's only one way to find out. I gotta go to the garage. Let's see.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
Yep.
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down.
I've been trying.
What can I do for you today?
It's the
You
local
seem like
news.
you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus. And the matriarch came through.
No.
I have to go.
You
Can-
need anything? I'll be here.
Can I just go?
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
I guess we didn't need to talk to
Yes,
him.
that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Humans just have the biggest eyeballs in this universe. What? Oh no. Oh no. Jammed? Why? Why is my gun jammed and how do I fix it? Oh my gosh, these things are leaping all over the place. Whoa! 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 Oh, these are tanky. Hey! 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 Yeah! Get down, son. Get down. Get down, boy. Heal up. Man, these things are too... Look at it crawl at me! Now this gun's jammed? Why are all my guns jamming? Whew.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one
They've
gets
been
in or
testing
out.
on these Geth. Can my guns be unjammed now? Nothing's up there. It's terrifying. We gotta get up there. Or is this where we pause the episode? What are we at? An hour 45? I think I'm going to stop the episode here. This will be episode 5. We'll have to continue on episode 6, so stay tuned. I'll try and get it out real soon. But thanks for coming by, guys. Honestly, it's been quite interesting. I keep getting lost all over the place, so that's been fun. But I'm glad we're getting out of this location. And driving the Mako's always been fun. I enjoy driving the Mako. So we'll get to do that and go up to the place and solve some problems up there. But you'll have to stay tuned for episode 6. So thanks for coming, and comment down below. Tell me how I did everything wrong. That advice worked. I still don't know how to change their behaviors, though, my followers' behaviors. So we'll have to see about that. And it appears that I can't talk to them about a mission if I hadn't talked to them about the previous. Like, I had to talk to everyone on the ship to be like, yo, how's it going? And then now maybe they'll talk about that mission. I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. But we were able to talk to everyone there. Tally had a lot of information for us. We looked at a lot of different planets today as well. So a lot of information. So brain's just expanding. But thanks for coming. Become the best you can be. Become a Spectre. Above the law. Believe it.